Alright, welcome back. This is DragonInWhite here, and this time we are back with episode 30. And this shall once and for all be the final episode. And before I begin this episode, I anticipate this episode to be full of action. So I'm going to deal with my usual shameless plugs here while traveling back to the assassin's headquarters. As you notice, I have just finished off the last one of the last few missions, and I have continued directly from the previous episode. So as mentioned before, I am actually aiming to finish this in one sitting. And I am almost there, I believe. Okay, so shameless plugs. Firstly, I am the translator of Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation. So this is a web novel, a Chinese web novel that I am translating legally, of course. I have a license to do so. And yep, and it is available for free at gravitytales.com. It is yep, sorry, a bit distracted there. So all the links are down in the description below. You can read for free at Gravity. And then after that, I do have a Patreon for early access chapters. So basically all supporters of my Patreon will gain advanced chapters or early access chapters. You'll always be a certain number of chapters ahead of public, depending on the tiers that you support, of course. Some tiers give you more chapters. And finally, I do have a merch store up. If you would like to support me, to consider looking at my merch store and purchasing some of the items in there. I believe the items are actually quite competitively priced and reasonable according to the market, the American market that is, of course. If you are living in an Asian country, yes, I do agree it might be a bit pricey, but all my dealers and not dealers, my suppliers and stuff are based in US, so everything is all done according to US prices. So yep, and that's it with my shameless plugs. Again, all links are down in the description below, and once we are done with this, we shall begin the last bit. You know what, why don't I just hide from them? That would be easier. Okay.
Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight.
And the final bit.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Okay. Where is Asuf?
Strong like Salahadin. Take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can hit for the kingdom. I mean, it's only showing one to flash, so maybe I should just follow this one and see how this goes. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of long walk, longer than expected, and probably some horse riding as well, I think. So is Asuf a city that I have never been to? I don't think I've seen that before. Well, fortunately, this place isn't really that big. Eh.
Keep away from me.
Okay, now I just need some horses. Where can I get horses? There. I shall take the white one. Off I go. To the kingdom.
When the Animus shows you are being watched by an informed,
Okay, let's see. Asuf. Yep, I was right. It's a place I've never been to before. But it's probably gonna be quite a long horse ride. seems to be the shorter way. Turn right. And then left one. To the left.
Heathen! You'll die for that!
When do I turn left? Okay, somewhere here. There we go, almost there. Yeah, I'm glad I actually stopped the last episode where it is, because I think there's actually enough content in this bit for me to have one final episode.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning.
Oh great, more riding. It appears that I can't jump past.
I'll have your head! أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا
No, onwards.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yeryüzünde değilsin.
Back here! Yes!
This is a waste of my time. Belki faydası değilsin ama.
Okay, kind of a bit lost track of which way I should be going, but I think it's this way. Somehow it feels like bothering with these fellas are not worth it until I reach the end. Okay, I'm forced to fight them then. This feels a bit endless at this point of time.
Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets.
Eh, can't be bothered with them yet. Okay, I'm forced to do it.
You can't get away from me! I'm supposed to be Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin!
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth! Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassin! Je vais t'achever. Tu me fais facile.
Kannst nichts kriegen. Strafe nicht entkommen. Ja!
Je veux mourir.
Erwärmt! Aidez-moi!
The time for games is ended.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspire to attain.
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just two more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Very interesting. Although I've been suspecting this for quite a while.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
You're kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes. In time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
This is actually quite interesting how this played out. So now I wonder if the master can provide a good explanation, or do I have to kill the master? I've always been suspecting that Emerlim has been sort of the final boss of sorts, so we'll see how true is that.
Get up, goddammit! Listen,
Oh no.
seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it, or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Okay, it looks like there's more to this. Well, at this point of time, I am really up to where I normally stop. But, as I said at the start of this episode, once and for all, this shall be the final episode, so we shall continue until this ends. And if I find that the video is way too long at the end, I'll probably just cut it down somewhere in the middle, but I'm not likely to do that. Probably just have a long episode. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Okay, so off to sleep, wake up, and hopefully that's the last bit.
Get up.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
So the plan is to kill Desmond today after he gets everything. So I talk to him. Yes, I can. Lucy? Nope. So straight in I go then.
Lie down, please.
And latest memory. Let's see
Jar
what we
carriers
have
can
here.
easily break your cover.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
Gone to see the Master.
Was it the Templars? Did they attack again?
They walk the path.
What path? What are you talking about?
Towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the Master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You too will walk the path, or you will perish. So the Master commands.
It was Al-Muallim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the Master, for he has led us to the light.
So he brainwashed everybody. Can he brainwash me, I wonder? He's just standing there.
The will of the Master must be obeyed.
I see something.
The world will be cleansed.
You know, the Masyaf flag might actually be possible given that there's only 20.
Oh, Muallim, guide us, Commander.
For the light!
For the Master! He does not walk the path. Destroy him!
Wait, why did I all suddenly die? Oh, okay, cool.
Altair, up here!
You know, I could have taken them without you, right?
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed us.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart. But it also opened my eyes. You were right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own. If you can avoid killing them.
Yes. Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Alright. Up I go.
There are so many innocents. I must be careful not to harm them.
Wait, he's not here? That's not usual. It's probably out behind.
No! What's happening?
So, the student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
Why are you doing this?
I found proof.
Proof of what?
That nothing is true. And everything is permitted. Come. Destroy the betrayer. Send him from this world.
So these are all the people I killed, I believe. Yeah, that's the one.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead, by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
What could I possibly fear? Look at the power I command. Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the others. You saw through the illusion.
Illusion?
That's all it's ever done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? The Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations of Iris that spawned the Trojan War, but this! Illusions! All of them!
What you plan is no less an illusion. To force men to follow you against their will.
Is it any less real than the phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they choose these phantoms.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
Ah, and now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I am disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student. Blind, Altair. Blind is all you've ever been. All you'll ever be.
Where do I go, I wonder? Can't believe I didn't bother exploring the back before.
My blade sees for me, Amual. It cuts through the darkness.
What is this?
Damn your soul! Impossible. The student does not defeat the teacher.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it seems. You have won then. Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that. I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Where are those spots?
Destroy it as you said you would.
I can't.
Yes, you can, Altair. But you won't.
Wait, are those all pieces of Eden? So this is the map? How do I destroy?
We've got it.
What the hell was that?
Well? We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait. You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What's your point?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine. Stop undermining my authority!
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
What the hell is that?
Okay. Biohazard. I can't make sense of these symbols. Are there any in the room?
Oh my god. It looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him? What does it mean, I wonder?
Well, that's it, guys. That's been a journey. I'm wondering if there's more after this. Well, let's watch through the credits and see how this goes. Yeah, well, that's the first Let's Play I've completed here on this channel here. Well, waiting to be finished is Borderlands, which I believe we are about 60 to 70% through the thing. But that is very limited on Tony's end, depending on his schedule. Hopefully we can record a few more episodes this week. If he's up to it. He has not been feeling well for the past week. And also I had some of my time taken from me due to the Sunday school camp. And yeah, this is really interesting what has been in there. And yeah, so after this I think I will follow up with Assassin's Creed 2 unless I can find something that is in between 1 and 2. But likely it's 2 because in the major installments this was how the thing has proceeded on. And I'm actually quite glad for 2 because I think 2 is actually a lot more polished than 1. 1, as I said from the very start, felt a bit it's made for console and it felt like it was just a very rough port over without any major thought into optimizing for PC. So yeah. Right. So if any of you have any ideas on what should I play in the future, feel free to leave your suggestions in the comments below. I will look through the comments as they are now, cause being this channel, let's face it, has barely anyone watching at the moment, and so I'm pretty sure I can go through every single comment for now. Yeah. Oh great, there's more. What do I have here? So it appears I gained the ability of Eagle Sight. And I lost it. Nope, I just need Sense 2. Okay, there's a password there, so probably we'll come back to that. Okay, well. I have a pen, or maybe it's an access card. So let's see if I can get access to this laptop. Nope. Okay, so now that I got that pen, I believe I stolen one from the doctor earlier, whatever he is. Can't forget. Riddick, was it his name? Okay, let's see if I can access this door. I can. I got a password. Okay. More stuff in here? Nothing. What about here? Can I get out? Okay, looks like spawners coming here. Actually, in fact, was I meant to come in here at one point of time? Not too sure. Okay, so let's see. I got that pen, or what appears to be an access card, I think. So what about this? Can I get out of this? Nope. Surely there must be more. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause here for a minute. I need to take a quick toilet break. So yep, be back in a while. Okay, I am back. Aside from going to the toilet, I decided to take some time to look online and look through what exactly is going on here. And it appears that this is really the end of the games, and apparently I'm supposed to search up some... I'm supposed to get all the flags in order for me to figure any of this out, I think. But these are apparently messages left to me by Subject 16, the guy before Desmond, with Desmond being Subject 17. And yep, if you look at this at the end, at the bottom right, I have entered the animals and never returned. But yeah, in any case, this is really the end of the game, so that's the end of Assassin's Creed 1. Overall, a fun experience, quirky controls with some things that needed to be improved, but I do like the storyline and where it's leading. And I think we'll be back with Assassin's Creed 2, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.